So I think we're pretty good here. There's nothing more that we can just go ahead and do. Very easy, precise. I'm just going through this paper here. Just a few moments before you guys' exams. Alright. Alright, good. Let me see here. There's much that we had to do. Alright, guys, good. So welcome back. This is CSEC now, and I'll be going through the human social and biology paper 1 before you guys exams. Alright, nonetheless, it's so if you're new here, guys, make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe if you haven't do so. Alright, good. Well, I'm not so bad today, guys. Trying to go ahead and see how best I could complete these papers as soon as possible. You guys have exams around like 1 o'clock, I guess. Alright, just a moment, please. Read the comments. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Alright. So I'll be going through these people real fast. Alright. Good. So number 1 here, let me just zoom out my screen a little bit so one can see what's going on here. So this would be a diagram, right? And it's showing present there's an animal cell. Thereof, it says the structure label X is involved in. So far we can see that the structure that's been labeled X, it's been the breakdown of substances. Alright, so the answer for number 1 would be C, breaking down substances. Alright, good. Melhani, hello, how are you doing? Welcome, guys. Well, make sure everyone do drop a like on the stream. I will greatly appreciate it, and share the live, alright? So we can reach out to more students before their exams as well. Alright, we're moving forward now. Number 2, here it says an example of diffusion is the movement of. So we're talking about diffusion. So we are seeing that the example of a diffusion in the movement, therefore, it would be oxygen from the alveoli to the capillaries. Alright, so we are talking about the oxygen. So the oxygen will be moving. Alright, so the answer for number 2 would be B. Alright, good. Alright, number 3. Here, so far, guys, we can see there's another diagram here, and it's showing the freshwater food chain. Alright, so far here it says the organism label I. So here we are talking about the fish here. So what would be the organism that's been labeled? So far we can see this would be a secondary consumer. Alright, so it would be secondary consumer. Hope everyone is paying attention. Alright, very simple, very easy and precise, guys. Alright, good. Now moving along, number 4. Just move my hand a little bit faster. Alright, guys, so far we can see there's a diagram here showing the cycling of the nitrogen in nature, perhaps. So here we can see nitrogen in here, we have nitrogen in the soil, and we have dead organic matter, we have the plants, we have animals, and so forth. So here it says which of the following labels corresponding to the function of the nitrifying bacteria. So nitrifying bacteria, we are talking about the dead organic matter. So anything has to do with the organic matter here, these I don't know why this happened just now, but the dead organic matter, guys, is what we are talking about. We are talking about such like, for example, humus that would have been in the soil, which has been dead organic matter. So we would choose 2. So item 2 here would be where we are nutrifying the bacteria. Alright, does everyone follow in? Moving forward. Alright, good. Moving forward, guys. I am doing okay, just getting a clear understanding of the paper before exam number. Alright, good. Alright, guys, so we're just moving along to number 5. So it says which of the following is not a function of calcium? So we all know that the function, I would say the function not. So therefore we know that the function of not for a calcium would not mean absorption. So we're talking about not. So the keyword here will be not. So the answer for number 5 would be A, absorption. So it's not a function of calcium. Alright, good. Let me just erase this one. Alright, good. Alright guys, so moving along to number 6 here. Alright, good. So it says, which of the following could most likely increase the risk of developing rickets? So when you're talking about rickets, guys, you're talking about, like, it's most like a deficiency condition. So therefore it says, so far we can see here 2. So it's having a cereal based diet with limit access to milk. So there, what you're talking about, guys, less not enough, I would say, calcium in the diet. Therefore, we are not seeing that there would be an inability of the large intestine to absorb phosphate. So the answer for number 6 would be 2 and 3. So the answer would be C for number 6. Does everyone following? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Does everyone following? Good. Now number 7 says a volume of 2 centimeter. It's not square, so it's cube. Let me see here. Yeah. Good. So it says if Bendix solution is added to 2 centimeter of the coconut water in test tube. The mixture is boiled for 5 minutes. The observation would mostly likely to be A. So what you're talking about, guys, you're talking about the Bendix solution is being added. So therefore, we'd have seen that the observation would most be likely to be brick red precipitate. Sorry, sir, didn't you say 1 is B? Number 1 is B? No. No. Amelia, no, no, no. No, no, Amelia, no. Alright, so we are talking about brick. Alright, so the answer would be D, guys, for number 7. Alright, number 8 now. So here, guys, you can see this is a diagram showing the food group in a person's diet. So we have staples, we have fruits, we have vegetables, we have legumes, we have fat. Alright, someone says I'm confused. Amelia, what you don't understand? You says, didn't you say 1 is B? No, let me just scroll back here. It's not the production. It was supposed to be the production of protein. You were supposed to write. But the answer here, the correct answer for X, we are talking about the breaking down of substance. It was yes, you were correct. It was the production of protein, but the correct answer for this one, just take it out of your mind. It's not the production of proteins. It would be breaking down substance. All right. Good. Moving along, guys. Number 8. It says what percentage of diet consists of staple. So far, guys, we can see, and this one is a pretty giveaway question, because this would be out of I would say 100. So there half of 100 would be 50, because here would be like 50%, I could say, right? 50% here, and in total all of these that would have been divided here would be another 50%, right? So 50 and 50 will be 100, but it's been divided into section. So far we can know that staple would be 50. So this is supposed to be 50%. Alright? Good. Moving along. Alright, number 9. It says oats would be found in the food group label. So we know that oats can be found in what? Staples, right? This one is a pretty giveaway question. Simple and precise, guys. Moving forward. Alright, number 10. So here we're showing a proportion of, in a balanced diet. So we can see here would be carbohydrate, right? Fruits would be here. So let me just put F. So F for fruits, C for carbohydrate, right? And we are seeing protein. So this would be protein, P for protein, and F for fat. So far, we're not really seeing much fat here. But let's go along and see what's the question asking. Alright, so it says a person diagnosed with diabetes mellitus should, so what they should do is to decrease the carbohydrate intake. So the answer for number 10 would be C. Does everyone following? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Does everyone understand? Alright guys, feel free to like the video and share the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Alright. Alright, good. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, good. So we're moving forward now. Alright, so number 11. Here it says this refers to the diagram which shows an internal structure of a tooth. So here guys, we see the tooth has been labeled from 1 to 4. So here it says the layer of the tooth which is harder than the bone, and the layer of the tooth which is harder than the bone would be I. Alright, so we all need to know. They won't give the name, so you'd have like the enamel, the dentine, the and so forth. Alright, so the answer would be A, guys, for number 11. Guys, feel free to like the video, guys. We only have 4 likes on the stream, guys. Remember to like the video so we can, reach a greater audience of students. So the more you like the videos, I would say it's the more YouTube would recommend the video to other students. That's all, alright? Thank you. So we're moving forward now. Any question, feel free to ask me in the comment section, guys. Number 12, which of the following represents the correct sequence of events in formation of dental cavity? So first thing first, guys, we'd have seen in a dental cavity, the first thing would have happened is it would be plaque. So once we see plaque occurred on the tooth, we'd have known there would be, some decay would have been persist. Another one, after we see the plaque formation, we'd normally see the enamel would take the time to go ahead and decay, right? And after the enamel would have decayed, we'd have seen that the dentine now would have been what? Decayed. So this would be the third one as well. And then now, after we have seen the dentine would have been decayed, we'd have seen abscess after. So this is a painful, abscess is very painful because it causes your mouth to be swollen, your gum to be swollen, I would say, and it causes pain, and it's trust me, it's not good. Abscess is not a good pain. Alright, so the answer for number 12 would be D. Alright, number 13 now. It says which of the following is true about pepsin? So we all know that the true method about pepsin is we have seen that pepsin would have convert protein, to polypeptide. Alright, so the answer would be A for number 13. Confirm number 1. Yes, Amelia, I will go back. As I mentioned, I will look back through it. Alright, number 1. Don't worry. Let me just finish this paper first and I will go back because I'm going through some more. I will just confirm number 1 for you. Alright, good. Hello, Bree. Welcome. If you're new, make sure you guys do subscribe and like the video and share. I will greatly appreciate it. Alright, good. Number 14 now, guys. So here we can see there's a diagram showing a human digestive system. Alright, so therefore we know that the 2 would be what? So here we are talking about the stomach that would have produced what? We know that the stomach would normally produce secrete juice. Right? Good. So we're talking about the secrete juice, and 1 would be what? What we are seeing here. This would be what? The liver. So that would produce what? Bile. And then we are talking about the small intestine. So this would be large intestine, the small intestine here. That would be the what? The solute, the end products. So this one is a giveaway. So therefore the answer would be C. So 2, let me just label. So 2 here, which is labeled, would be what? The stomach. That what? Secrete gastric juice. We have 1, would be what? The liver. That what? Produce bile. Good. And now we are talking about small intestine here, which is 3. That would be what? The end product. So it's very simple. And this one is very a giveaway question. Alright, and I just want you, for your information, guys, most of these questions will be repeated today on your exams, so be aware to take notes, and some will be some new questions as well. So you guys will see more new questions today than old questions, but more likely you guys will see these repeated questions. Alright, so now we're talking about the equation of aerobic respiration. Alright, so we are talking about aerobic respiration. So the equation would be 6, not 6, but C6H12O6 plus 6O2, 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus energy. Alright, So the answer for number 15 would be A. Alright? So this would be the equation for aerobic respiration. Alright, good. And if it's very simple and precise. Alright, make sure everyone like the video. I will greatly appreciate it. Can we get at least 20 likes on the stream? I will greatly appreciate it, and share it to your fellow classmates who have the same exams, HSB, so we can get the ball rolling and everyone could, have a smooth exam today. Good. So here number 16 here is referring to the following equation. So we are talking about the ADP plus P, energy produced, ATP. Right? No, it says which of the following occurs when energy is required by the body. So we've seen that the ATP has been broken down to ADP and phosphate group. Alright, so the answer would be C for number 16, guys. I won't be explaining too much since the time is the time is going, so I can't explain too much today. I'm sorry, guys, I have to go really fast. Alright, I will just give the answer, guys. I can't do much explanation today since the time is going. Alright, number 17, which of the following is correct sequence of event in mouth to mouth? We are talking about resuscitation. So alright, so we are talking about, first thing we'd have seen, what we'd have to do is to tilt the person head backward. After we tilt their head backward, so this would be the first step perhaps. So we have to tilt their head backward, then we'd have to pinch their nostril. Alright, and after we pinch their nostril, now this would be the second step. The third step now we need to do is to place your mouth over the other person's and blow gently. Alright, so this would be the third step. And now the fourth step, now we'd have to go ahead and remove your mouth after. So the last step would be here. So the best option for number 17 would be C. Alright, good. Number 18 now. It says, which of the following substance found in cigarettes, smoke is additives? So we all know that in smoke, for cigarettes, we all know that nicotine. So nicotine, guys, it's found in cigarette. Alright, so this one is a giveaway question as well. So for number 18 would be B. Alright, number 19 now. It says the double pumping of heart allow blood rich in. So we are seeing that the double pumping of the heart will allow the blood rich in oxygen to be taken to the body. That's during the second pump. So the answer for number 19 would be A. Alright, good. Number 20 now. So we're talking about the pallets. Substance X blood clotting. So we're gonna see what they're asking here. So it says the substance X produced by ruptured pallets is. So you're talking about the thromboplastin, right? So the thromboplastin. So the answer for number 20 would be D, right? Good. Very simple. I hope everyone is understanding what's going on here. Alright, it's very simple, guys. We're moving forward now. Number 18. So here is that a diagram is showing the heart. So therefore, what you are seeing on our level, the heart would have been reflected to a different direction. So to your right would be your left, and to your left is your right. Alright. So far we can see to your left would be your right, and from your right be your left. So far we can see on the X would be the right side. So on the right side, the wall would be thinner. On the left side is where your heart is, then therefore the wall would be thicker. Alright, so the answer for number 21 would be B, because on the I would say on the left side, on your left side the wall would be thicker, right? And on your right side the wall is thinner. So on X now, X would be our right, so therefore on our right would be thinner walls, right? Number 22 now. So it says, showing the diagram here, showing the relationship between a cigarette smoker and the death of the coronary heart disease, right? So it says this would be the number of what deaths from coronary heart disease each year per 100,000 men. Alright, so far this would be the number of cigarette that smoke each day. So we see this would be what the age group, sorry. Alright, so it says how many more men smoke 25 or more cigarettes per day, died than non-smoker. So far we can see here 25. So this would be the range of the death. It says than non-smoker. So if you were supposed to calculate something here between 0, this would be like what, 1, not 150 or 130, 130. So therefore, and 400, let me just look between this. This would be like 130 and 400. Just a moment, guys. Let me see something. Yes, this would be like 130 something. This would be like 130 or 128. No, it's 135 though. No, 130. 128. This would be like 128. Or 129. Not 129. It would be like 130 something. 131. Let me see. No. It would be 130. This would be like 118. This would be between 118 perhaps. Or one. Let me check. Let me check something, guys. I'm looking at the diagram well. Good. Let me see here. It will not be. So here, let me see. It says per 1,000. Says this is 10, 100,000, 1, 10, 30, 1, 10, 20, 120. Alright. So this is 115. Alright. So yeah, so the answer would be 275,000. Because what we would do, guys, we would, based on the age here, 25, we would take away the number than less. This would be non-smoker. So this would be person who are not smoking. So we'd subtract the non-smoker from who are smoking. So therefore we'd have to get 275,000. Alright? Good. Moving along, guys, because time is going. Number 23. So which of the following bones is not involved in the protection of the lungs? So we're talking about the clavicle. So this bone, the clavicle, guys, would be like the bone we're talking about, like the head, about your skull and all of that. So this would not be in the protection of lungs. Alright? So, no. Alright, anyways, moving forward, number 24 is showing the diagram here of bones. Alright, so it says the bone label X diagram above is the, so we are talking about the fibula. So this is the long hard I would say long hard bones here near the joints. So this would be the fibula. Alright? Good. Alright, good. She says when you'll be doing information technology people want. Well, I'm not sure as yet, but I will try my best. Yes, it's 125, Leo, X Leo. Yes, 125 take away 400, then you receive 275. Yes, you're correct. Yes, 125. Good. Alright, thank you for the information, Leo. Alright, so moving forward now, guys. So here, we're seeing that the label 25 here is showing, this is a diagram showing the attachment of biceps, triceps in the upper arm. So we have tendons Y, we have tendon X. So therefore it says which of the following correctly classify tendon Y and X. So first thing first, you can see that for tendon X would have been the origin. So we're writing O here. So origin would be the origin, and we are talking about X, we are talking about the sorry. So we're talking about insertion, alright? So I here, so we'd have the origin and insertion. So therefore the answer for number 25 would be D. Does everyone follow it? Alright? Good. Number 26, so it says the locomotion is not important for humans too. And we know that locomotion is not important. So the keyword is not important for humans to breathe in oxygen. Alright? Good. Number 27 now. So this diagram showing the diagram of a kidney nephron, right? So therefore we have A, B, C labeled to D. So it says in the answering label, we may present the answer more than one or none at all. So here we just need to label. So we are talking about the collect the filtrate from the we are talking about the glomerulus, right? So therefore we are talking about item B here. So anything has to do with the collect of the filtrate from the glomerulus, we're talking about B here, right? So it says bring blood to the glomerulus. So therefore anything that bring blood to the glomerulus, we're talking about A. So this would be the label diagram here, right? Good. So it's B and A, guys. Just look at the diagram good, alright? Very easy and precise. Alright, number 29 now, it says a small volume of urine, will most likely to produce after, and we know that a small amount of urine is most likely produced after the excessive exercise. So it's not anything that you have in a high water intake. It just really. We're talking about the high, this is a small volume. So it's not a high volume, it says small volume. And if we were supposed to intake a high water intake, that would be a high volume, but it says small volume, so it would be an excessive exercise. Sorry. Alright. Number 30 now. It says referring to the diagram here that's showing it affects the eating and fasting have on the glucose level. So therefore, number 30 says the hormone responsible for the increase in blood glucose concentration after, I would say, 9 o'clock a.m. is. So therefore, we are talking about the whole glucon, right? Hold up, just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Let me see here. What's going on? All right, guys. Guys, feel free to like the video in the meanwhile. All right, just a moment, guys, please. Just a moment. What's going on here? Yes, guys. Sorry about that. All right, good. So number 30, guys, would be B. All right, we're moving along. Number 31 now. So this is just showing a diagram of the human brain. So here it says which of the following brain labeled W is responsible for which following processes. So we know that what the brain here would be, it's for learning and memory, right? That is would be one of the function. And also we know that the brain here would be sight and hearing also. Alright. So we have different type. Remember we have the cerebellum, I have the cerebellum. Right, so we need to know the different parts of the brain. So one side of your brain will control your balance, your coordination. One will control the sight, hearing, and all of that. So it's different part. So if one side of your brain would have been damaged, then therefore we know that well, based on the type, the side of the brain that would have been damaged. So moving along, guys, number 31 would be B. So it has to do with learning and memory, and it has to do with sight and hearing. Alright. Good. Number 32 now. So we're talking about the axon. So here we are seeing this will be a sensory neuron. So the sensory neuron here, guys, is showing that the axon is being presented, and the axon would present it right here. Right? Here. The axon would present. Alright? Good. Hope everyone is paying attention. Alright, moving on. Number 33 now. It says, which of the following statements are correct about neurons? So the statement that correct about neurons, we are seeing that neurons will be the impulses, are transmitted across the synapses by the neutral. Sorry, what I'm saying though. The neuron transmitter. Alright, so the answer for number 33 would be C. Alright, good. Number 34 now, it says we are seeing this will be a diagram showing, so it's most like the action showing the voluntary and involuntary. So we just need to look at this. So we seen swallowing would be no voluntary, but involuntary would be yes. So we're just gonna see the question they ask, guys. Alright, so number 34 refers to which of the following conclusions can be drawn from the table about voluntary and involuntary action. So this is how we know. So we all know that involuntary actions are automatic. So what you're talking about automatic, we need to understand the whole difference between automatic and automatic. Alright, so automatic is, for example, guys, is when we have to it change by itself in a sense. Alright, good. Number 35 now, it says when viewing a distant object, we're talking about the ciliary. So the ciliary muscle, what the ciliary muscle do, guys, it normally relaxes and the lens would have been flattened. Alright, so the answer for number 35 would be A. Alright, can we drop, guys, can everyone like the video, guys, while you're watching the stream? I would greatly appreciate it. Like up the video, guys. Alright, good. Moving forward. Alright, number 36 says which of the following diagram shows the lens you use to correct short sightness which viewing a distant object. So far we have seen this here would be in a close view object. So this would be a closer view. So far we can see that the pupil would have been getting smaller each time. So we can look at these. So far the suitable one here would be D. As the pupil getting smaller, you have seen that the visual impaired right here would have get larger. So this is being a distance viewer. Alright, good. Hope everyone is paying attention. Alright, moving along, number 37. So it says refers to the following information. So it says semen contains sperm cell. We're talking about seminal fluid, right? So it says the following steps are involved in semen formation. So here we're just gonna choose and see the sequence of the semen formation. So first thing first, you can see the formation will be where we are seeing the secretion from prostate gland. So the first thing would have been not being secretion, because here the secretion would be the last thing. So this would be the fourth thing, I would say. This would be the last. Right? So the first thing first, we'd have seen that we're talking about the mitosis. So the mitosis would be in the testes. So the first thing would be here. So one, right? And the second one, guys, would be here, the passage. So the passage would have been from the sperm along to the sperm duct. So this would be the second one. Now the third one now would be where we're talking about the secretion from seminal vessel. Alright, so this would be the third one. So the answer for number 37 would be D. And it's very easy and precise. Alright, good. Alright, number 38 now. So it says the disadvantage of using, so we're talking about the intrauterine device is it. We know that the intrauterine device must be inserted by a doctor. Alright, good. Number 39 now. So which of the following is least reliable contraceptive, right? So we know about female condom would be the least I would say method for reliable contraceptive. Good. Number 40 now. We're almost through. It says the main reason for practicing family planning is to, and we know that the whole reason practicing the family planning is to ensure resource for future generation. And this one is a little bit, I would say, tricky question, because it also can give individual more lesser time, but the main, it says, we are really looking at it, it says the main reason. Alright, so it not because they wanted to, one of the reason though is to give individually more time, but that is not the main reason. Alright, so the main reason, guys, would be ensure resources for future generations. Alright, number 41, it says which of the following statement about we're talking about meiosis. So meiosis is true, and we know that meiosis is be the four daughter cells are produced. So the answer for number 41 would have been B. Alright, good, very easy. Moving along. Number 42. No, it's showing the whole, I would say, a graph here showing the population of bacteria when an antibodies is administered. So here we have antibodies, we have the time and all of that. So it says number 42 says the population of bacteria at point X, so we're talking about point X right here, survive most likely. Why did the bacteria survive though? So we are saying that the bacteria will survive because there was, I would say, not enough antibodies was administered. Alright, not antibodies, but antibiotic. Sorry. Alright, so anything has to do with antibiotic, because we know that antibiotic would do what to bacteria? It kills bacteria. So if there were enough antibiotics was present. So this is where was the most antibiotic was at, right here, between this point, right? So this point was the whole antibiotic. Here, this was the bacteria. So we can say B. This was the bacteria. So we can see that the antibiotic was high here. So if the bacteria was between this point right here, X, we know that the bacteria would have, been destroyed. But it was right here. This is where X is, right here between. So we can see that the antibiotics is low in concentration here. So therefore, there was not enough antibiotic that was administered. Alright, and it's very simple and precise. Number 43, it says a tall TT. So you're talking about TT, guys. This we are talking about the phenotype. Alright, so we need to know what is a phenotype. Alright, so it's from different offspring, we can say. Alright, so we are seeing that a tall TT and a short woman TT has, two children. So which of the following options indicate the phenotype of the children? So here, this is how the phenotype goes. So if we were, he says the tall one was 2 TT. Right? And let me just look at the whole T. Just a moment, guys. T. Right? So if they were supposed to have children, would have seen that this would have not been changed, because we don't have one tall T here and one short T here. So therefore we'd have seen that the children here, they would have been tall, right? So both would have been tall. Sorry. All right, moving along, guys. Number 44, it says a man and his wife has 3 male children. What is the probability of their next children will be a female? So far we can see we're talking about 3 male children. Their next children would be the whole of 0.50. Alright, good. Moving along, guys, because I'm not wasting enough time. Right, number 45 is to refer to the following factors. So it says the above factors are most likely considered a factors for. So here we are talking about diabetes, obesity, stress, and we are talking about genetic predisposition. So we all know that this would be most likely considered a risk factor for cardiovascular disease. So the answer for number 45 would have been D. We're almost through. Alright, number 46 says we have seen that the statement is true about cholera. So we want to choose the statement that has been true about cholera. So first thing first, we know that cholera now, guys, it's caused by a bacterium, right? We all know that. We all know that cholera now would be in a person practicing poor hygiene and none. We are talking about susceptible. So susceptible, we are talking about the persons who are not, I would say appropriate in the cleanness of cleanliness. Therefore, so poor hygiene. So it's been more, outbreak for them to, contract cholera. Also, we have seen that cholera can be fatal without medical treatment. So the best options for number 46 would be 1, 2, and 3. Right? So the answer would be C. Moving along. Number 47. So it says which statement is not true of syphilis. So far we know that syphilis is caused by bacterium. So syphilis is not caused by bacterium. It says not. So the answer would be I. Alright, good. Alright, number 48. So as we are talking about the what am I talking about? The antiretroviral. So we're talking about the antiretroviral virus, not antiretroviral virus, but the antiretroviral drugs are used to. So anything has to do with the antiretroviral drugs, you're talking about persons that would have been posed to the threat of HIV. Alright, so persons that would have posed to the threat of HIV, they would have to take antiretroviral drugs to control the reproduction of the human deficiency virus. So HIV stands for human immunodeficiency virus. So the answer would be D for number 48. Alright, good. Number 49. So we're talking about the Anopheles. So the Anopheles mosquito is known for the spread of, and we know that Anopheles mosquito are responsible for the spread of malaria. Alright? So the answer for number 49 would have been B. Does everyone following? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Does everyone following? Please let me know. Alright, and please like the video, guys, and share the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. The link is in my description, guys. Everyone can follow me on Instagram, and let me know if the link is working. Please let me know if the link is working, guys. Alright, most of the times what really happened here is, you know, the link never works most of the time. So let me know if the link is working, guys. Alright, we're moving forward now. We're moving forward. Alright, good. So number 50 now, we are talking about dengue. So we know that dengue can control by. So we're just going to use this one is a common sense question. So first thing first, you can see that dengue can be controlled by, and let me just scroll down a little bit. So dengue can be controlled, and dengue can be controlled by two things here. So it can be controlled by getting rid of the stagnant water. So stagnant water are water that is being put down that is not under control. So like for example, water in containers and all of that. Alright, tires. Water can even be in tires or cans and all of that. Alright, those are stagnant water. Now we know that the spreading of a thin layer of oil and store water. So these are dengue controlled by. So if we were supposed to get rid of all of the water that's been in tire or cans and all of that, that can due to, you know, control dengue. So the answer would be C for 50. Alright, moving along. So number 51 now. It says in answering 51 to 52, we're going to use these options here above to complete the whole section. So number 51 says protein produced by blood plasma cell derived from the B lymphocyte. Alright, so the B lymphocyte here, guys, we are seeing that the protein would have been produced that derives from the B lymphocyte would be the antibody. Alright, good. So that would be A. Does everyone understanding? Good, Bree. Alright, it says yup. Alright, no problem. Number 52 says substance produced by the body to neutralize the toxin. So any substance be produced by the body to neutralize toxin, we're talking about the antitoxin. Alright, so the answer will be C for 52. Moving along to number 53. So we are talking about natural passive. So natural passive immunity involves, and we know that natural passive immunity involves, and it involves antibodies being passed to children through the placenta. Alright, so the answer for number 53 would have been C. Alright, number 54. It says air pollution can be reduced by, and we know that air pollution can be reduced by if we go along and installing catalytic. We are talking about catalytic. Alright, catalytic converters in cars. Alright, good. Number 55. It says after a flood, the best method of removing bacteria from water for drinking purpose is to, I mean, that first purpose we'd have to go ahead and do boiling. Boiling would be the best one, because not filtering. Filtering is not, because you know that flood. It says after flood, best water would be to go ahead and boil it, kill all bacteria. We know that we will not get rid of 100% of the bacteria, but we get around like 95% thereof. But the 5% wouldn't kill you. Alright? Good. Item 56, guys, showing a diagram of the water cycle. So we're talking about transpiration. So we all know, once we're talking about transpiration, this one is a very simple one. Because we've seen that the plant here, we have the soil, we have the plant, we have rainfall. So therefore it to be from the plant. So anything from the plant going to the water vapor here. So between this area here would be transpiration. Look, it's going right up, right here. Plant, soil going up to water vapor. So this would be 2. Alright, very simple one. Alright, these ones are repeated, guys. I hope everyone is paying attention. Number 57, this is in large scale water purification. The formation of acid when destroyed organisms is achieved by the process of, and we also know that it's been achieved by the process of chlorination. So the options for this one would be chlorination. Alright, good. Number 58, we're almost through, guys, through this paper, 2016 paper 1. HSB says which of the following refers to a proper method of sewage disposal. So we're talking about the preferred. So therefore it would be water carriage system. So the answer for number 58 would be D. Number 59. Which of the following activities are part of the biological filter method of sewage treatment? So first thing first, we know that here would be the sewage is being pumped into a tank containing concrete stones. That is good. And another one, we have seen that bacteria, and we are talking about protozoan feed on sewage. So you know that the protozoa, it would be in feed on sewage, so it'd be 1 and 2. But this would have not been inside of it. The sewage as rated. Sorry. Good. Alright guys, good. So here the other one would have not been. So 3 would have not been inside of this one, alright? Good. Number 60. It says compaction is done at landfills and it's ordered to get rid of space that may harbor pests. So this is the end of the 2016 paper, guys, and I wanted to say thank everyone for watching. Well, I don't think I will go any further for now, guys, since the time is a little bit late for you here, and I'm so sorry I didn't get to go live very earlier, but I hope you guys will learn something new. Does everyone understand what's going on, guys? Did everyone understand? This is the end of the 2016 paper. Alright, just a moment, guys. Just a moment. I don't know what's happened. Just a moment, guys, please. Alright, guys, so yes, wanna understand what's going on, right? Alright, guys, so I will catch you guys on the next one. I have two. I think I have like 2 more papers to go through, but I won't go through them on the live, guys. Anyone need the paper, you can just DM me. I will send you, because I'm a little bit busy at the moment, and I want to say thank you guys for everyone for joining in, and I really appreciate it. And you do have good luck on the exams, alright, guys? Because we don't really have much time, and the time is going. So therefore, keep safe and good luck in your exams. Alright, thank you.